I guess some of you maybe use your mobile phones to browse the web. Hands up. Whoa, that's a lot of you, but not everybody. Yeah. Anyhow, so how many of you actually target mobile when you flex your awesome web development skills? Oh my God, that's why the mobile web experience sucks. Yeah. So my name is Johannes Edelstam. Yeah, at Twitter. I work at Valtech in Sweden. And I'm going to talk about responsive. How many of you are familiar with the term responsive? Wow, the buzzword of the year. Yeah, so basically it's the concept of you make one web page which looks good on all devices you can come up with. And so I was working with this and seeing, like, here's the friendly local front-end guy, how he was doing this. So, and that led me to this idea. But first, some words on responsive. So, responsive basically works by using something called media queries. You can say, like, which CSS rules should apply based on the device. And that makes you kind of build layouts for specific devices. And all the transitions in betweens, you use like fluid layouts, like in the 90s. And then also a lot of websites are designed using grids. So this is a grid. And a response, and this could be an example of a grid. You have two gutters and a column, and yeah, they have some widths. And when you do responsive, you could have, like, think of it like even in mobile you have 4 columns, and on the iPad maybe you have 8 columns, and on the desktop you have 12 columns and above. So okay, the local front-end developer guy, how would you solve this? Well, probably something like this. And if you look at a lot of like responsive libraries, this seems to be like the go-to solution. You have your 2 columns classes and your 3 column, 4 column, etc. And then you kind of use some kind of calculator or something, and then you hard code in some percentage values. Not that nice. So I thought we must be able to do this in a better way. Because when you start adding up media queries, it starts looking like this, and this is just horrible. So I was thinking, like, couldn't we make it look something like this instead? Just saying, like, wow, we have these 2 columns, make them 2 columns wide. And then we can also, like, I don't know, get rid of this 2 column stuff and actually name stuff what it means. So we could have a post, and the post is 2 columns wide. So yeah, I made a library called Longitude. It makes this happen. So this is an example of how we could look. Basically, you import longitude. It's a gem. You specify your breakpoints. It defaults to the columns I showed earlier, but you can customize all that if you want to. So here we say we want to have 2 breakpoints. We want to have a breakpoint at 4 and a breakpoint at 8. And then we define our post and say it should be 2 columns wide. So yeah, it's a gem. It's on GitHub, so go check it out. Go download it. Yeah, and so thank you, and thank Railsberry for an awesome conference.